Hello everyone, and welcome back to Soren Review. And today we're going to be doing top picks of the week for Watkins Glen. This weekend, NASCAR is back. So happy to see that we got 4 races left of the Cup Series regular season, and it starts at Watkins Glen. Now, I'm going to be doing top picks of the week for the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. Now, even though the Truck Series is racing, I don't want to try to guess who the Truck Series winner is. They haven't gone there since 2000, so I don't really want to have to be, really guessing. So I'm just doing the Xfinity and the Cup race. Now, the Xfinity and Cup race have not raced there since 2019. They skipped last year due to COVID, and that's when they went to the Daytona Road Course. So I'm going to start with the Xfinity Series. I think it's going to come down to 3 drivers. That's Austin Cindric, AJ Allmendinger, Ty Gibbs. However, they are not. I have some other picks. Let me start with my first 3 though. Austin Cindric won the 2019 race. He's just so good at road courses, so consistent, always seems to be up at the front. Watch out for Austin Cindric. However, I want to talk more about Allmendinger and Ty Gibbs. Now, Allmendinger was disqualified in 2019. However, I truly feel AJ Allmendinger is the fastest road course driver in the field. Won at Mid Ohio earlier this year. Had a good, was running up front of the Daytona Road Course. I think AJ Allmendinger is the top pick in my opinion to uh, run away with this. However, Ty Gibbs was very fast at Mid Ohio, won the Daytona Road Course. Now, I'm not a huge fan of Ty Gibbs. However, you can't say that he is not good at road courses. He puts up good results every time we go there. However, I do want to point out that there are 2 Cup drivers in the field, particularly one, and that's Eric Jones. Now, I'm going to talk about him a little later, but he has 2 really good finishes in the last 2 Watkins Glen races, and he's running for a pretty good team in Jordan Anderson Motorsports. It's going to be, I think Eric Jones is going to be up front. It's going to be a close battle. For him to be a top 5 contender and a win, I think. The other Cup driver is Austin Dillon. He's running with Our Motorsports. Now, while I don't think Austin Dillon will win, do watch out for him to possibly grab a top 10. The only other driver I do want to point out is Justin Allgaier. He finished 3rd here last year, so do watch out for him. Now I do want to talk about the Cup Series. The Cup Series, I have a few names listed out, but I think we need to point out the obvious. Chase Elliott. He's won the last 2 Watkins Glen races. He has a total of 132 laps led between 180 laps in the last 2 races. That is an insane margin. That totals 73% of laps led in the last 2 races. Insane. Chase Elliott, top contender for sure. However, I do think he will have challengers. Martin Truex Jr., of course, he runs great there every time. Kyle Busch ran good at Road America, I think it was. Road America. Watch out for him. I want to also point out Kyle Larson. He finished 6th and 8th in the last 2 Cup races at Watkins Glen, including being one of the only drivers in 2019 to lead any laps. So do watch out for Kyle Larson. I also want to point out a few underdogs. Ross Chastain. His road courses have been phenomenal this season. At Road America, he was great. At Circuit of the Americas, he was great. I'm just going to say it. I think Ross Chastain is currently one of the better road course drivers, and I think we do have to watch out for him. However, if you watched my if you watched my season predictions video earlier in the year, I predicted one name, and I still stand by it. Daniel Suarez. Now, Daniel Suarez is easily one of the better Watkins Glen drivers. In 2018, he finished 4th, and in 2019, while he finished 17th, if I'm not mistaken, he did have some problems on the track. So, Daniel Suarez, my opinion, is a good pick. I also want to go back to Ross Chastain really quick. Ross Chastain can rest easy going into this race. Now, he was just announced a few hours ago after recording this that Trackhouse would announce Ross Chastain as their new driver. So Chastain not going to race as aggressively, I'm thinking, now that he has a cup ride secure, doesn't need to really prove anything, so that can really help him focus go into the race. Eric Jones, I mentioned him earlier. Eric Jones has a fifth in 2018 and a fourth in 2019. I mean, Eric Jones, great. I know he's running with Richard Petty Motorsports, and that's not a good team by any means. However, you can't say that he's not, probably going to at least hopefully compete for a top 10. The only other driver I do have is Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell, always a fun road course ringer, and he does have some really good momentum entering this weekend. There are other drivers too. Of course, Christopher Bell, right? He won the Daytona Road Course, did well in the Xfinity race, finished third, uh, second in the Xfinity race, third, had Allmendinger not gotten disqualified. There are plenty of people. Remember, we have not gone here in 2 years. We saw how competitive the race at Sonoma was, at least for a top 10, and I do think that'll happen again today at Watkins Glen. But that's going to do it for this Top Picks of the Week video. Remember, you can use code Soren72 to get free shipping on all orders, $20 or more. When you order from Circle B Diecast, help support the channel. Also follow me on Twitter if you want at Review Soren. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and goodbye.